Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Sunday. It is the 23rd of July, 2023, and this is your card of the day. Right, so this week I'm going back to a tarot deck, and a tarot deck I haven't used very much. It is the Archangel Power Tarot Deck by Radley Valentine. And while it follows traditional tarot, numbering, major arcana, and the suits, there is a slight variation. This deck is designed to bring readers and seekers confidence and to lift and to bring positive energy. That's what this is. So it's a step away. It's still keeping the traditional framework of tarot, the dreamer's journey. It just takes a slightly more angelic tone. I've got our Archangel of the Week right here. We get to choose it, and I was asking if I should choose it by the day and the date, and I got the fact that just shuffle and pick one. So archangels in all realms, in all heavenly places, bring us the ideal card of the week for this week, beginning the 23rd of July and moving all the way through to the 30th of July 2023. Thank you for choosing, being with us all week long to emphasize our message. So be it, so shall it be. Okay, I'm going to pick the one right on the top. I'm going to leave that one here. I'm not going to open that one up yet until I have chosen, one of these, and we'll see. It's getting like a double reading. I don't want to do this every day. I just want this one from the week, and then we'll choose a card of the day. Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors from all realms in all four corners of the globe, thank you for being with us. I am pleased to be your messenger and grateful that this reading be of value, be of purpose, and have meaning. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words, and to deliver this message in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, and to heal others. Whoops. Let me go one more time. I was a bit messy. Well, these are, I am messy shuffle. All right. There we go. Oh, I'm just going to randomly pick a card out of this deck. All right, let's start with our Archangel of the Week. This feels like there's two. No, there's only one. The Sun card, Archangel Uriel. You know, this one has popped up quite a bit. I mean, you saw me shuffle. You saw me go through all of this. Uriel has decided, listen, I'm going to be back here again. Not going to back off. Not going to leave you hanging. And it's quite astonishing. I feel like we're taking a review this summer and looking at the wonderful things of our lives, simply because what is being given to us, thrown at us, told to us, predicted all over the place by whoever you want to talk to is doom and gloom. And I'm going to have to say, we have to call, you know what, on that. We just do. I feel like we've got just as much power to speak of brightness, lightness, fun, passion, love, harmony, happiness, as we do anything else. I think that we just deal with what we deal with. If we aren't able to make a difference, we just have to go with the grace of the power that's within us to work through it. Let's see what our card of the day is. The Five of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel in this particular deck is like an action card. It is a fiery card. And the number 5 is a growth number. a challenge that you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Oh my goodness, I just got through saying all of this. Have patience. Have patience, particularly with yourself and those around you. So if I'm looking at this card, which I want to look at the symbolism of this card, and then I'm going to tie it into Archangel Uriel. So if I'm looking at Archangel Gabriel, when I see Archangel Gabriel or Gabrielle, in this case it's a woman, but angels, archangels, they have no gender. That's the other misconception that the patriarchal system pushed into place, I don't know when, and said, well, you know what, this is a man's world. Well, I've got news for you. Now we see on the floor, it looks like a chess game going on. But then right next to it, we've got all these puzzle pieces. And I feel like the person sitting isn't really sure which way to go. What am I doing? What's happening? Where am I? And then Archangel Gabriel says, have no fear. I've come to show you the light. I've come to show you the way. But in this particular card, she's got the help, or this particular card of the day, she's got the help of Archangel Uriel, who's flying forward on this unicorn, wings outspread, sun behind him, lighting him up. He's got sunflowers, urns filled. So it's a bit like you've got this bright day. You've got this really, really bright day ahead of you, and use the energy of it. Also, I pulled two of my own little isms, Kevinisms, that I wrote down. These 5 words: calm, balance, ease, stillness, and peace. When I meditate and I want to focus and I'm all in my thoughts and I just can't get grounded, these 5 words, I breathe in each one of them. I let go. I don't, if there's anything I want to let go of, particularly whether it's worry, poverty consciousness, I exhale that out like an exhaust. But usually I don't have anything to let, stuff just gets let go, because the power of these words creates just enough stillness, just enough peace, ease, balance, and that calming influence, so that the good information, the wise information, the information that comes from my intuition can actually be birthed and can come through. The other one I just pulled up was, my services are needed and will be received with gladness. Now, those of us that are serving other people, no matter what that capacity is, you might teach, you might be in the medical field, you might be in, like me, the creative field, you may be in the consulting field, you may be an administrative person, a real estate person. At some point or another, what you're doing to make a living for you to support yourself, sustain yourself, is needed. Even if you're going to a small business and you are giving them your earnings. I like to do business with small businesses. I get my animal food from a small business person, and I like it. They are always, kind, caring, loving, giving. Even the person who works at an outlet store, I've got to know them. I've got to be friends with them, because I believe that we have to create these really strong relationships. And then yesterday I popped along and said, hello, how are you? And then he gave me a tidbit of information that he's not given to many people. This is this kind of thing that we do. So the Five of Gabriel and the Sun card, pretty powerful. I want to see if I am leaving anything out here. Multiple situations might be vying for your attention, and you may be coming up against some dramatic people. Some people that are just filled with whatever drama. Now, I'm not saying that you go ahead and judge them, because let's face it, they've got enough going on their own. But try to stay away from ridiculous squabbles. You've got what it takes to resolve this puzzle. You've got what it takes to understand, how do I take the next move? You may not have everything in place at the moment, but you work in harmony and peace and joy with other people to find the right compromise, coming to a peaceful solution. Stand back and take a look at the bigger picture. Listen to what the viewpoints are of other people. Like gather. So when you drawing this card, the deck recommends that we become like, I don't know, the observers, the listeners, holding the space. Understand too that healthy competition can create a level of strength within you. And I would use the card of the Sun to bring just that level of harmony and balance and calm and stillness and all of those things. We have to start from that platform, I believe. There's just a lot of turmoil going on. I think it was the later part of the week, folks were, yammering about how Venus, planet of love and passion and money and all these things, was retrograding. Well, yes, it does do that once in a while. It seems to slow down. It seems as if it's moving backwards because everything else is direct going forward. So some of these planets like, whoops, I'm going to just slow up a little bit. A bit like traffic, right? When you're sitting in traffic, you know the lights are not changing. You have to go through the lights 2 or 3 times so you get where you're going. You've got time to reflect and to think or make a phone call or whatever you do. Don't do that too much because you might have a little bit of an accident. Anyway, I digress. The point I'm making is with Venus being retrograde only until the 3rd of September, it's in the sign of Leo. What was being tossed around and shoved out there is that, relationships, don't get into them, reevaluate them. Like, it's not the breakup. It's a time, perhaps, I would say, at least for me, have a little sort through the thoughts and the feelings that you have on relationships. Will a relationship enhance you, your life, fit in? Does it work for you? Is it something that is working for you? If you're single or just mingling or whatever you're doing. If you're in a relationship and you've been in one for a while, it isn't saying, you're going to break up. What it's saying is take a little look. Evaluate what's working. Use this little slow down time, the summer, August. It's going to be this way for the entire month of August. Just to have a little rebrief, a little, let's shore up this part. Let's let go of that part. Let's look at what's working, what's not working. If you're lacking something, address it. Try to find a way to put something into it, like a reinvestment. Now, that's relationships. We can also talk about money, your finances, your budgeting. Where is it? The one point I want to point out, particularly this week, because it's the last week of July, but the first somewhat slowdown of Venus. If the passion about money, finances, and all these things, which, we need to take stock of it. The one thing I want to point out before I let you go, I'm trying to organize my thoughts. There, yip. Self-judgment. Try to stay away from it. That's also the drama that goes on up in here. All that stuff. It doesn't help. It makes things a little worse. Source in the universe is all of these 5 things. These 5 words. Even if you got a 3x5 and you wrote those things down and you breathe in each one several times a day if you need to. Close your eyes, get quiet, find that peaceful place. You can even put your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly and just give yourself that nurturing space. I do it enough to where I can be like this. I can sort of have that peace, and it's almost like the the drama, it's a bit of slides down. Bye. Now, I'm not saying I don't come up against drama and dramatic situations, and my, it's a bit like the bubbles are coming up, the mind's going, and I said, well, okay, let's just calm down. Anyway, I'm going on. It's already been 15 minutes. I love you. Thank you for your love, support, all your comments. They make such a difference. Until tomorrow, have a great Sunday. Bye.